This is Jason over at MCE Fenders. We're just in the garage today going over how to tune your tires to work in the conditions that you want. Specifically, we're going to be tuning our tires to work in the snow, but we're going to kind of go over some different techniques. So we have 37-inch tall General Grabbers. These tires are a fantastic tire. It's a sticky compound, so it's a race compound. We have two different cuts in here. As you can see, the tire on the right here, we've got the grooves extending all the way past the outer of the lug here. They kind of go all the way and they break that shoulder lug, which we actually did on one here, but and then this other one here, they don't. So as you can kind of see, they stop here. And we've got these biting edges here, but this center groove, we didn't take it all the way across. We're actually going to take it across after this video. But this is, if you come back over here, pan over this tire here. So this is a tire that we've driven to Moab. It's been through all the rock of Moab. Great tire, stick to the rock like glue. But as you notice here, the outer lugs are, if you look at the crispness of the shoulder and stuff, they've been broken down and worn. A lot of your wear happens out in this area, especially on a tire that's getting run in the rock a lot. Taking this across is going to increase our traction quite a bit, but it's also going to make it so possibly the tire could chunk, or it's just going to wear at a greater rate because we're breaking that lug in half. But in the snow, we're running about 1 to 2 psi. We got bead locks. And because of the, just the structure of the tire here, there's a lot of pressure on these outer areas. So these outer areas of the tire are a high traction area. So for the snow, we definitely want to come across and get as much traction on the outside here. So that's why we've grooved them out. In addition to this all the way across groove here, we've got, we've increased our biting edges here. So as the tire is moving forward, all these yellow, that's all added biting edges of the groove. One thing we're still going to add is we're going to add a siping. So the groove is going to help move material. The sipe isn't going to really move material as much as the sipe is going to enable the lug to flex and bite in ice and hard packed snow conditions. So then what we're going to come along here and do is we're actually just going to cut a sipe is just a slice. So we're going to actually come across and we're just going to cut really thin sipes in. And what that's going to enable us to do is at slow speeds, we're going to be able to slow the tire down, and it's going to bite into the snow and the ice. We've already got when the vehicle's moving through deep snow, the tire in its current configuration moves a lot of material. So right now, our weak points are just slow speed. Another thing too, the sticky compound makes it a little bit, the sticky compound of the tire acts differently in snow and ice than a regular compound tire. It actually gives you less traction on snow, specifically the hard pack, than a regular compound tire. But cutting in these sipes will bring us back up to par, and this will actually work better than a normal tire. It'll work really well in the snow and the ice. It will work well in a lot of other conditions. You take it to Moab and tear it up on the rock, it's going to grab well, but the longevity of the tire is going to be negatively affected. It's going to wear out sooner because of the added flexible, the added traction. Yeah, so we'll pan off here and we'll start another video up probably of cutting in some of these. Another thing I guess I'll touch on too really quick is the use of the bead lock. You can't run that low pressure without the bead lock tire. Up in the Northwest, we will wheel in 6 inches of snow all the way up to 4 to 6 feet of snow. And if you don't have the bead lock tire or bead lock rim mechanically fastening that tire to the rim, you cannot, your bead will not hold at 1 and 2 psi. So I would not recommend going that low for the snow unless you have a bead lock rim. Yeah, this is Jason MC Fenders. Just thanks for tuning in and watching, and look forward to seeing you on the next, and look for the next one. We're gonna have another one out pretty quick.